Hey y'all, welcome back to Just Jerrica's channel. Wooty 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 woo. Hey y'all, welcome back. So in today's video, this is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to be a positive video, but it's going to be called Visionary. Vision, not visionary, vision. Vision. So if you're new here, hit that like button. If you're not new here, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. If you're not new here, hit that like and that subscribe button. And rate your mood. Now that you clicked on this video, leave a comment rating your mood. So mine is gonna be mine's is gonna be over the top limit that could ever be, you know? So that's how I'm feeling right now today. I'm feeling like through all the stuff that I've been through and I overcame, like today is the start of a new beginning and a new, fresh, more focus, more, just everything more than I used to be. So today is definitely a new day. I've been preparations, trying to just be a different, more successful me, and something to my eyes and to my heart and my body, like made me realize that I'm moving up and I'm doing right, and I shouldn't let nothing stop me. If you haven't yet, go watch my last video that I just made. It's called Take Charge, and watch it and get acquainted with my videos. If you're new here, just check even the old videos out, just to bring positivity to you and just to give you a better idea of how my channel is. But not only that, I'm still working on bringing more successful and better material and topics up. So y'all keep watching, keep subscribing, keep coming back, and comment when you can. Okay, so a vision. I keep saying visionary. Well, I think I haven't looked this up yet, but a visionary, probably off my own words, is probably like somebody who could vision things but keep their vision. A visionary is and not only they could keep their vision, they could see it grow. So that's what a visionary pretty much is. It's like you could see a vision, and it's, of course, if you seeing visions, you don't want to mess your eyes up with a bad vision. So you will want to see a good vision, and then you could see the vision and you could see the outcome of it, and then you could see expansion of it. And not only that, it's like when you first see the vision, you won't even see like the outcome of it. You'll just see, you probably, when you thinking about it and you getting a vision, you'll probably feel a feeling of it, and you'll probably not know the outcome, but you can know how it starts. You know what I mean? Or where to begin, or how to start. And even if you don't know how to start or where to begin, something you can do, like if you go to your higher power, if you pray or you manifest, or you even watch something different, on YouTube, or look something up, or you know what I mean. So you could to help you get started on the vision. Like it could be even like a vision, that epiphany vision, where it just was like you was walking, you was like, why I didn't think about doing that at first? Like, why I didn't just do that at first instead of what I've been doing the whole time? Or you can even, boom, a light bulb go off in your head, you know what I mean? And just be like, wow, I got a brilliant idea, and then you go off of that. So I'm going to just say this, for my own experience with visionary and vision, because I haven't got to the point yet. That's what I'm going to say. So with my own opinion of a visionary for me is like, I was going through stuff and didn't know why I was going through stuff, and I felt like I was getting took through stuff to learn stuff, but not only that, just learn and grow and just not go back to the past, but not only that, to even like figure out what I'm not learning, why I will still be in the same spot, in the same position. So I had to go through stuff to like figure some stuff out, and then really let it hit me, and I take my own way to doing things. But not only that, it's like, for me, it's like I don't put in as much effort into something because I be feeling like if I put in all my effort into it, it might not happen. You know what I mean? But I learned something. If you just put in all your effort into it, and you still like, you still going to your higher power, mine is God and Lord Jesus Christ, and like if you still manifesting and doing, like, even if you just being thankful and grateful, you know what I mean? Like, so many things would just let your higher power know that you're grateful and thankful. But not only that, you really have to go to them. You really have to talk to them, even if it's like you're talking to yourself or writing a letter to yourself or a note to yourself. You really have to show and just let your higher power know that that they are working for your good and your better and your, everything you need to do what you want to do. You have, like they say, you have the power to change your future. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, don't just think that you could just go without acknowledging your higher power. Don't just think you could go without acknowledging them. You will have to show them and let them know that, you is ready to work. They will even know that it's when you at a certain time, they will even let you know that they know that you're ready. You know what I mean? And when they know, because you not came to them, but they was preparing for you the whole time before you was even ready. So when you was ready, they'll be there for you. So, like I said, I had to learn a lot of stuff and went through a lot of stuff over the time past and the years past, and so I finally realized, what's my calling, and what I should do. But not only that, I'm still just trying to make little tweaks and little adjustments to help me out become better than what I was before. And so, without even looking back to my past, so like at this time, in this moment, I would not even look back to my past. I would not even want to look back to my past for answers, because I will want to prepare or have myself prepared so good that I won't need to look back. Because once you start looking back, old things start to come up. You know what I mean? So I don't even want the old information that I had from my past to come back up. You know what I mean? Not saying my past was so horrible that's what I don't want to go back to it. No, it's just saying the past is the past. You know what I mean? Old folks is the past, because, not only that, you can be a kind person. You could have been, like, for example, if you had friends that you used to talk to and you used to hang with, you could be a positive person and still would mess with them, but they could be on some other stuff, and some stuff could have happened between y'all that y'all don't want to talk or don't need to talk no more, where, if y'all see each other, it's like a high and a bye thing, you know what I mean? Because you're not cool with them no more. But even if they was to try to this why you should leave the past alone. Because even if y'all was to try to get cool again, or be, just be different, but be at a different like older, older, or years pass and y'all come back to each other, you'll start to realize the reason you didn't mess with them. The reason you stopped messing with them. The reason why you didn't want to go back to your past. So you should just not even try to, a high in the bar is okay, a cordial thing like, just to, clear the air or whatever. But even if you don't want to talk to them, you is not compelled to have to talk to somebody that you don't want to. You know what I mean? You are not compelled to have to do something that somebody else wants you to do just because you once knew them, or they think they know you, or even if, just different things. So, and another thing is like, don't let something from the past even grab your attention. And while we at it, I'm gonna stop talking about the past. So after this video, I won't even bring up the past, to just like keep on the straight, better path, just to clear my air, clear my smoke. But like I said, I've been through so much, and like during this time, during this season, over this year so far, that taught me a lot, and I learned a lot. And where I can just like, finally, if I need help, I can like ask for it, and then finally, if I need assistance, no, not assistance, but support, I feel like I have it, even probably when I don't have nobody. You know what I mean? So, not only that, I had been going through stuff for so long where I didn't even want my vision no more. You know what I mean, y'all? My edges is busted, but it's okay. It's okay. Not busted, but they is not on fleek like they normally be. But my bad for the side talking. But like I said, so after all this time, you've been going through stuff. Mine was probably like, years. And I wouldn't, at first, when I start going through stuff, I was just thinking like, okay, I'm just going through stuff. Because I'm a pretty positive person. So when I go through stuff, I don't just dwell on it. And it don't even hit me right away like, why am I going through something? But not only that, something about me is when I do start going through something, I'll be like, I think I did something wrong. Or I even be thinking to myself like, something must be coming for me. Like if it was bad, and if it was good, then I think, good things coming. But if it's bad, cause for the most part, I am nice and I'm caring, and I don't get into too much drama and stuff like that. So when the bad things happen, it stands out to me, because I know that I'm not that type of person that just get into some stuff that is just, not good. So when the bad stuff be happening, I'll be like, oh my goodness, something is not right. Something is off. And even for other people who go through stuff like that, you know what I mean? Just be careful not to just, but just keep thinking about what's coming for you. Because this is what I had to learn when I was going through my trials and tribulations was I was thinking about what's coming for me, so I was just thinking like, what did I do? What's coming for me? Why is I'm going through this? But I wasn't thinking, the main thing I wasn't thinking about was how for it to, whatever's coming for me, for it not to come. You know what I mean? So I was just stuck on the reasoning why it happened. I wasn't stuck on the way to make me not have to go through whatever I thought was coming, and not even that, for what even happened to not sort out, but like it's like, but even clear what happened, like what I mean when I say clear what happened is even just say, don't let that happen to me again. And for whatever reason it happened, whatever you'll say or you'll do to get out of why it even happened, you know what I mean? Because if you think it's something coming for you, you don't just sit there like a sitting duck. If you know what I mean? And that's why I'm trying to let y'all know. If you know, instead of you just sitting there, or instead of you just on one point aside, or even just being so mad that it happened, you'll have to be working on a plan for it not to happen again. But not only can it not happen again, but whatever happened for that to happen can't even, be around you. Because sometimes, like, out of the blue, when things happen, you wouldn't even know, that it could be somebody around you that probably could not have the best intention for you, and you wouldn't know that. Or y'all just got into an argument about something, and you wouldn't know that something would just happen that quick. Maybe it was something they said, maybe it was something they did, and not only that, the reason you shouldn't be too angry about it is because you don't know what you did to upset them, whether they said it or not. But not only that, my bad, you don't know what you did to upset them, but not only that, they could be mad about something at the time, so they wouldn't even realize they said something or did something to even, make some stuff happen that's not good for you. That's one way of looking at it. I try to stick to a positive way, but if you look at the other way, it would have been the other way, meaning that they wanted something to happen to you and it finally happened to you. You know what I mean? Or it happened to give you a sign not to mess with that person. You know what I mean? Or to, get away from that person, or keep them out of your energy and your space and your aura and your presence. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you would just have to know some of the signs. Like, I'm sorry, because when things, sometimes I get goosebumps when things, like when signs come up, because like signs, you could take a sign and you could think of it positive, and that'll be the right way of thinking. Or you could take a sign and think about some other stuff, and then that won't be the right way to thinking, but it could make it happen. You know what I mean? So you would rather think the positive. You would rather think the positive sign. When you get the sign, you would rather think the positive instead of the negative. So when I got the sign, before I even start going through all this stuff that I had been through, because I feel like I'm out of it, and I feel like I got the way out of it, and I'm not going back. Like I said, take charge. So when you get the sign, you can't just be, because it could have been something that happened and you were so mad, I'm the type of person where I could be mad but still love you and still care about you. Some people could be mad and want to hurt and harm you, or want to set you up in a way to get somebody else to do that. And then, to get somebody else to do that or do that to you, and you won't know nothing about it until you start, thinking about, how to get out of some stuff. But not only that, they'll think that it's just over. Once you went through all the stuff you had to go through, once you went through what you had to go through to get out of, like, the one thing you said to trigger somebody that you didn't even realize that made you mad. Once you went through that, it's not going to be the end of the world. That's what I went through. It's not going to be the end of the world. Not only that, they probably was hating and jealous of you, but not only that, they will get theirs back. You know, you don't have to say nothing. You don't have to contact this person. You don't have to even, acknowledge this person. You don't even have to love this person again, ever again. You don't have to do nothing. Long as you stay away from this person and they can't have a way back to you or to your energy, or to anything you do. And when they do try to do that, already have your plan. Already have your plan. Because people is not as, people is not, people don't have the same kind of, people is not the same as you. You know what I mean? Meaning they not, like, you could be this type of person, but they're, like, I'm a pretty loyal person. So, just because I'm loyal or just because I'm this and I'm that doesn't mean I'm going to necessarily get that back. And, like, yeah, they say put out what you receive. No, put out, it'll say, like, put out, the energy you put out is the same energy you're going to get back. That's cool, but when you're the kind of person that people like, and if you're the kind of person, if you got love, whether they see it or not, if you're the type of person who don't get into much, but you do get into what you get into, no matter what that'll be, no matter what that'll be, when you get into that kind of stuff, people will envy you. People will hate on you. People would act like they love you and talk about you behind your back. And so, people would even take you through some stuff just so they think they won on you. But let me just tell you, when you go into your higher power and you've been positive and you've been strong and you've been down and out and you don't know why. But even before that, people could have been doing that to you and you wouldn't know, and that could have been the reason why this even happened. But not only that, with you being so bright and you been a star and you been, the kind of person that you built yourself to be after all what you've been through, even the good things and the bad things, and you finally there. The thing is, you will come out stronger than before you left. And they can't take that away from you because your experience is not my experience, and my experience is not your experience, and what you would have did is not the same as what I would have did. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some people would try to do what you did, but at the same time, no, they're not you. They can't be you, and you shouldn't let that happen again. You can try to not even let that happen again, where this same person or any person like this person could be near you. You know what I mean? And on top of that, the person or even the place. You know what I mean? Even a place. They can't be near you. But and this is some real, I'm really talking to y'all, like, what I've been through, and like me not even being a perfect person and would have to put up or go through some stuff that would just make you sad or make you even sadder after you not been through all your stuff. But not only that, but be so happy that you sad because you don't even know certain things. But that's why you got a higher power. You pray, you manifest. But don't, after all this stuff, after all this time, after all that you've been through, it's time to like shine. But not only that, I would just tweak some things about, You know, because I would just tweak some things about, you know, what I did that caused it to happen. So like maybe you said something, or maybe you did something that really triggered them and hurt them. But not only that, if they did something like different, like to the point where you feeling like certain stuff, that means that they already had animosity, or, you know, a grudge against you. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't tell you, and you wouldn't know. You know, and not only that, depending on where you met this person and how you met this person, you wouldn't even want them around who you love and care about no more. So just be mindful of that. Just be, you know, just have a plan or have some set up for when this person will try to return. When you really realize, not only that, because you might not know who it is, but they know who they are. So just be mindful of that, and don't get caught up in that trap. Don't get caught up in that lowness. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up of the reason why it happened before. Just stick to you and your positive energy. But after all that, okay, so that's enough of that, because that's just not a good energy. That's just not a good aura for me right now, because I'm still emotional. I'm still trying to strengthen myself up, you know, and make me, you know, more power, like more strengthened from what I was going through and what I used to go through to now. Not only that, but I'm, you know, I'm in the works of doing other things and trying to be the best person that I be. But not only that, not let people who will be smiling and acting cool, and then once you, like, you know, once you realize you can't be yourself around a person, you should not be that kind of person. I mean, you should not be with that person, because it's like soon as you kick off your shoes, something just happens where you can't be comfortable. You know what I mean? You can't be yourself. So just be mindful of that. But not only that, just be careful when people is trying to, you know, just be careful when people is trying to, like, get you comfortable to see your weakness, and then try to come for, you know, anything like that. Just be careful of that and be mindful of that, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of it. You got to have a plan, and you got to know how to do what you got to do. I'm saying this not to make people mad or sad or even a little nervous. You know what I mean? I'm saying this so you can be aware. I'm saying this because you never know. Because I never know. I'm making positive videos, but not only that, I never know who y'all are around. I mean, I'm not saying I never know, but I don't ever really know who y'all are around. I don't know what y'all been through, but y'all watch my channel, and y'all give me support, and, you know, keep coming back and keep subscribing and things like that. So, you know, this just could be a helpful advice for you, or even just make you think about some stuff that you went through, or you in or going through, that could help you out, that could help you with a little insight on some stuff, or even how to help you even elaborate, level up from that, and, you know, not even have to go back to that. So like I said, you know, just do what you gotta do to keep yourself sane, not just sane, but like keep yourself leveled, and keep yourself from even going back to negativity. Like I said in my other video, don't be afraid to be alone. You know what I mean? Like, Your season is going to come. You will have to, you can't just be alone and not be doing nothing. Be alone and keep your house clean. Be alone and give yourself self-love. Be alone and write. You know what I mean? Just write. Just write. Be alone and go to your higher power so they'll know what you need. Be alone and eat all kind of foods you want to eat. Just be alone and do that. I mean, and you can use, you don't want to overeat. But you can do that. But not only that, when something comes like that, because y'all, I'm really sad about this, and I really feel like I'm gonna get in tears, but I'm not. But and I'm the type of person where I could be so serious, but a smile, you know what I mean? Because when I smile, sometimes it makes me feel like, I might, I can get through this. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I smile, I can get out of how deeply or how hurt I could be. But not only that, the fact that I can't, make you feel bad for me. You know what I mean? That's why I smile sometimes when I'm going through stuff. It's so they won't, so y'all won't feel bad for me. So I won't feel that y'all feel bad for me, so I can't feel bad for myself. You know what I mean? So that's why, I could be in a super serious conversation and just smile and just, because some people even say, oh, she's so confident. Like, some people you could see, like, you can tell, like, oh, I would have to fix that one day, but, I don't want to be, like, pouring down when it's like it's over or it's almost over or you got caught. You know what I mean? You didn't have to take that L by yourself, and I had support where I didn't have to take the L by myself. I did take the L by myself, but when you a good person and you a kind person, you can still be around people that's happy even though you going through stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what I was trying to say. Not that I didn't take the L, like I took the L by myself, but you don't, and another thing is, like, when you going through stuff, don't just isolate yourself from people. You might, for like a certain amount of time, you might do want to do that. Don't even do that. Don't isolate yourself from people. Keep working. Keep showing up. Keep doing your job. Because this is going to strengthen you. Like for me, I had isolated myself just from the world, it seemed like. From people, like it. And not only that, the crazy part about when I was isolating myself and stuff like that, I was losing weight. At the same time, I was losing weight. So it was like I was feeling okay, but I wasn't at the same time because I was like losing weight, which is something that I always wanted to do. I needed to do. But at this specific time, I was losing weight, but I was going through more stuff. And then like other stuff started happening. Then boom, I just went through so much stuff that I had to just keep my head up, just keep from crying. You know what I mean? So, the thing about this is, the whole point of this video, I was just telling you what I went through. I was just telling you, and I'm not probably the only person who went through this, because people will go through things but different ways. You know what I mean? And thank God, thank Lord Jesus Christ that mine wasn't so bad that I couldn't get back up. You know what I mean? Thank God, thank Lord Jesus Christ, thank my higher power, but not only that, thank to myself too, cause y'all, I was down and out. But no, let me just say this. The visionary part, the vision part. The whole time I was going through my stuff, I kept my vision. I kept my vision. No matter how rough I looked it, no matter how big I got, no matter how watery my eyes was, I kept my vision. But sometimes, it's not bad to lose sight, but you gotta catch your sight back. You know what I mean? You gotta catch it back. You gotta talk to your higher power to just be like, I need my vision to stay straight. You gotta have your tunnel vision when you need it. For tunnel vision is when you even, and some other stuff. Like tunnel vision is like probably when you're around people who even don't care really about if you here or not, or don't care if you make it or not, but you around them just because you cooling and you just want to get out the house, or just because you liked it them, even if they didn't like you, or even if they don't know you, and you just cooling with them just to be sociable, just to be around sociable people. You know what I mean? So, you're around everybody, and your tunnel vision will help you to be like, you'll know when people and things and places is good for you and not good for you to be at. Good for you to just, be, but sometimes it's better to be around people than by yourself. But then it's like, mainly you gotta just keep yourself solo, but can be around people when you want to. You know what I mean? Because nothing is wrong with being alone, but nothing wrong with being around people either. But for me, why I'm saying it like that is because I'm the type of person where sometimes I don't want to be around people so they can't be in my business, So it just depends on what kind of type of person you is, whether you want to be around people or you want to be solo, and so like I said, I had to keep my vision throughout all the stuff that I've been through. And y'all might not know I went through so much, and it might not look like I went through so much, and you can't even tell, but I have. And I'm still struggling, not even struggling, but I'm still like financially, I'm still building myself up. You know what I mean? Like on here, I come and I be happy, and I be just happy to get on this camera and talk to y'all and just share positive experiences and positive words with y'all, and be trying to help my future at the same time, and just like, being a great person and just having more experience. So that's why I be needing y'all to leave a comment and like, comment, and subscribe, because it's just nice to have support and to even know if the message getting across right. But like I said, you gotta have your vision. Your vision will help you when you, your vision is strong. If you had a vision before, keep your vision, but you just, always keep your goals and your missions, but you could change the route of how you get there. You know what I mean? So that's what my vision is like. My vision is like, but sometimes people will know that about you and will try to stop it, but that's why you have a higher power, and you could just, do things. That's why you have a higher power, and you can do things to help your vision out. And even when you can't see your vision, but you seeing, and you still have your vision, ouch. But even when you see it and you got your vision, what the good thing about vision is, it'll still be your vision or your dream, and you don't gotta see it, and you don't gotta dream it, long as you believe it. You know what I mean? Long as it's in your heart somewhere, or on your head somewhere. But long as you believe in your vision, no matter what you go through, no matter where you've been, and you don't just give up and you keep doing stuff, because when you have a vision, you shouldn't do things that'll take you so far off your vision that can't be your vision no more. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't let other people do that to you. Not only that, some people will make it seem like something that is not, and you shouldn't even let that affect you, because you not did what you did, and you not went through what you went through, and you have did everything you could to try to keep your vision. So don't let nobody take it from you or do something that is so, just, keep your head up. But not only that, just keep going strong, keep doing your vision, and don't let nobody steal your vision. And even if they do, that's why it's called backup plans. And so when you do your vision, when you doing your vision, you don't necessarily have to dream about it. You know what I mean? So when I'm saying this is when you go to sleep and you be sitting there asleep and you have a dream. You do not necessarily have to dream about it. You can have a vision where you know what you want and you could vision that. Like, you probably can't vision it vividly, but when you vision it, it'll help you out. It'll let you see. It'll let you see what you got to do to get to your vision. You know what I mean? And like I said, you will have a mission, you will have a goal. You just probably got to take different paths if something is in your way or if you haven't figured out yet. So when you do that, just have a backup plan, and don't go back to old people and old folks. Don't go to, until you know for sure what you want to do and how you want to do it and things like that. Don't even tell people about it. Don't even say nothing. Don't even act like you think they care, as long as you believe in it, because you is going to be the one that make it happen. You're going to be the one that make it happen, and you're going to be the one that care. You're going to be the one that care, so they won't be able to take it and use it and turn it to their own. You know what I mean? You might can take suggestions, or ask a question or two, but when you ask a question or two, try not to even get too deep in the question. You know what I mean? Have your own vision. You take the time to figure it out. You do what you want to do. And go up and beyond, up and beyond as far as you want to go. Like, just go, just do it. Like I said in my other video, leave, get out. I'm just kidding. But all right, but I'm working on some new stuff. I'm trying to get back and better. I'm coming to y'all so strong that y'all not even gonna believe it or know it, and it's gonna be popping. So let's just do this. Let's just keep this positive energy and this positive mood going on, and we're gonna see how it goes. Not only that, let me just show y'all my poster. Look at my poster. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Let me just think. Y'all see that? That's how many subscribers and likes I want to see. 10,000 likes. 110,000 likes. Okay, 1,000 100,010 likes. Yeah. Y'all, I'm close. If I'm not right, I'm close. But all right, so like I said, you all have a good day. Keep coming back. Subscribe, comment, leave a message, and send your friends and anybody to this channel that you want to, that you think what it will help and they would like. And just leave a comment below, or even suggestions below of anything you want to hear me do. Like hear a story time, or even a different kind of positive message. Because when I'm taking this, when I see it, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna see what I can do from my own point of view. You know what I mean? And not only that, I would like to hear and see y'all videos if y'all are already on YouTube. And keep coming back. Don't just stop watching that one video. Keep coming back. And peace.